Welcome to the Den, the Dark Entertainment Network. I'm the Gothic Rose, and this is the dark tale of the day. Let me take this moment to reintroduce myself. I am the Gothic Rose, hostess of the Dark Entertainment Network. This is a channel where the news meets conspiracy theories and makes babies in my brain, and it comes out my mouth. I do this because I enjoy it. If you like this type of content, please follow along, because I'm not going to stop. Welcome back, dear fiends of the Den, as we continue to learn more about the life and legacy of the incomparable Mary Pickford, America's silent film sweetheart. And in honor of her silent films and all of her films made in black and white, I know that they used to wear green lips, but I am wearing the Rom and ND black lip trio that I got from TikTok Shop, which you can find in my showcase. It comes with a black lip liner, a matte blur lipstick, which is the color licorice, and of course, that incredibly viral blackberry gloss that smells incredible. So if you want a little bit of a goth look like the Gothic Rose here, hop on over and check that out in my TikTok shop. Let's talk Mary Pickford. All right. So yesterday I listed some of Mary Pickford's films. But today, upon looking further into her career, Mary Pickford's film, her first film as America's sweetheart, was in the year 1909, and it was the silent film The Violin Maker of Cremona. It was produced by the Biograph Company here on the East Coast, and it marked the beginning of her illustrious career. And she appeared in over 150 short films and became one of the most iconic figures in early cinema. So the other 50 films that she had to do with was directing and producing and behind the scenes. So the 1909 silent film, The Violin Maker of Cremona, was made on the East Coast shortly after the MPPC, or the Edison Trust, was established. This film was directed by D.W. Griffith and produced by the Biograph Company, and it is set in the Italian city of Cremona and revolves around a violin making competition where love and sacrifice play central roles. So Mary Pickford stars as Giannina, the daughter of a violin maker, alongside Herbert Pryor and Owen Moore. The film was released on June 7th, 1909, and had a runtime of approximately 15 minutes, and it was shot in black and white and distributed by the Biograph Company. So Mary Pickford, who was born on April 8th, 1892, was 17 years old when she appeared in this film, and this role marked the beginning of her remarkable journey in the film industry, where she became one of the most iconic figures of the silent film era. So this was a very interesting time in American history, because not only were films, cinema, beginning to take shape and sort of take over the world of entertainment, but it overlapped with vaudeville, which is another one of my most favorite times in history. And Mary Pickford began her career in live theater and performed with traveling theater companies, including vaudeville troupes. As a child, she appeared on stage under her birth name, Gladys Smith, and toured with productions like The Silver King and Uncle Tom's Cabin. Very interesting names. We'll have to look these up. These early experiences helped her develop her acting skills and stage presence, which later translated seamlessly into her silent film career. Her time in vaudeville and live theater was instrumental in shaping her as a performer and prepared her for the challenges of the burgeoning film industry. And what made Mary Pickford so special and so brilliant as an actress was her ability to connect deeply with audiences, and of course her pioneer spirit in the film industry. So She truly just had this vision, this futuristic vision of what acting should be, while holding on to her very naturalistic acting style. So, in an age where theatrical and exaggerated performances were common, Pickford brought a natural and relatable style to her roles, and her expressive face and subtle gestures conveyed emotions so powerfully that it made her characters feel very authentic. She was also an incredibly versatile actress, portraying a wide range of characters from innocent young girls to strong and independent women. So her ability to adapt to different roles showcased her immense talent. And then, of course, she was very smart. Her business acumen beyond acting, Mary Pickford was an absolute trailblazer in the industry. She co founded United Artists in 1919 with Charlie Chaplin, Douglas Fairbanks, and D.W. Griffith, giving her creative control over her film. And this move also empowered other artists to have more say in their work. Her cultural impact as America's sweetheart, although being Canadian born, was a symbol of hope and resilience during challenging times such as World War I. Her films often carried themes of perseverance and optimism. And of course, her dedication to the craft, Mary Pickford was meticulous about her work, ensuring that her films were of the highest quality. She was involved in every aspect of production, from script selection to editing. And her legacy, of course, is she was one of the first actresses to achieve international fame and was instrumental in shaping the early film industry. Her contributions earned her an honorary Academy Award in 1976 for her impact on cinema. Mary Pickford paved the way for women like Olivia de Havilland to have more control, Marilyn Monroe, and of course, some current actresses now. And as long as you don't take things too far and what you're doing is for the good of your industry, the good of your personal brand and business to drive up what we all came to know and love about the illusion of Hollywood, you're fine if you're not crashing that illusion for us. So this is part of how that illusion was created. Mary Pickford being so meticulous in her work as not so much an actress, but an artist who seems to have encompassed what Hollywood should have remained. And with that, we will talk more about the incomparable Mary Pickford tomorrow and for the rest of the week. So thank you for joining me in the den.